Hi.
How's it going?
I'm good.
Haven't seen you in minutes.
I know it feels like it's been maybe 13.
Maybe, if that. That's a cute jean jacket.
Thank you. I've had it forever. I don't know. Like I got it from Target a couple years ago, and it stands the test of time. Like people get you a jean jacket. Like it doesn't have to be like a light wash like this. It can be a dark wash, but you can do so many things with this. Not that I'm
Yeah.
a stylist or anything, but it is a staple that you will not like be mad that you have.
Right.
It's like the little black dress of casualness.
It really is, yeah. And it's very versatile. It can go a long way.
But you know what I am mad about?
What's that?
I wish my titties would like stand up, like and stuff
Oh,
like this. Like I know that like the girls have tricks, but I didn't have time to do that,
right.
and two, like I don't have the tape for that. Like I just
No, no, tricks are for kids.
but yeah, I just wish that it would like stand up in the middle so that you can get that like titty action.
Could you do like a push-up, like bra kind of thing, a sports bra to
Oh,
bring them up?
like that
Oh,
would
there
be
we go.
like
See, that's cute. That
yeah, that
works.
like that, but they just fall like
They fall
it,
down. Yeah.
and I'm just like, ugh, whatever. And I could get the tape and do the things,
Yeah.
because when you have it, it's there.
Right.
But as a non-binary person, sometimes I just wish my titties would stand up
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and stand for something because they fall for anything. Like, it's just
You so dumb.
and on that note, hi, I'm Tim
And I'm Bear, and this is Cub.
and Chubb.
Welcome to this week's episode, everybody. Tim, would you
Yes.
say you're a fall girly?
I would say that I am a late fall girl. So like
Okay.
like the opportune time for me to be on this earth is like right before it snows, that chillness so you can wear a peacoat.
Mm-hmm. You love a peacoat.
But I love a peacoat. And I don't know, I think that started like when I first went to Radford.
Yeah.
And I bought like a peacoat I think it was in a thrift store.
Mm-hmm.
And I got it and it was a little too small, but it was like it just looked good around the air chesticles. And I
Yeah.
was like, oh, I just love a peacoat. And I was still like staunchly Christian at that point. So I was wearing like ties and stuff with it and like dress shirts, and it was
Wonderful.
very stylish. And it was so cute and it was giving me life. But yes, I love a peacoat. But I don't necessarily need winter. Like I'd love for some leaves to still be on the trees
Mm.
and the evergreens are there giving cuteness,
Yeah.
but like it's just cold. It's like a cold. It's cold.
Yeah.
Like most people would be like, "Oh my god, it's really cold."
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
For
Yeah.
me, I would be like, "Let me just go ahead and put my little like hoodie on. It's super cute." Yeah.
I really didn't attach myself to seasons growing up. Like I didn't look forward to the summer season or winter. There wasn't a tick in my brain of something that was coming up that I looked forward to.
Yeah.
But there's something about like getting in a relationship with certain people, and when you create like traditions,
Hmm.
like that's like part of the interest now. It's like, oh, like in the fall we go to the pumpkin patch.
Yeah.
Oh, we get excited about baking stuff.
Yeah. Pumpkin
Certain
spice lattes.
we are full in on pumpkin spice in this household.
Yes.
Um, and so it's this really weird thing. Like, as you know, we had a very, very hot summer
Did.
that stayed with us all the way, honestly, through like the end of September. Um,
Did.
but the last like few days,
Mhm.
Bitch has been stretching her legs, being like, girls, do you
Listen,
want it?
it
Girls, do
has
you want
been
it?
like 40 degrees in the mornings.
Oh my
And I'm just
gosh.
like, what? I'm wearing a coat? I'm
I
like, she's walking outside.
oh my god.
People, I don't exercise in the summer. It's just not going to happen.
That's not
It's
what
too
Tim does.
hot. If you want me to be angry, put me outside
Put him
in
outside in
the
July.
summer. Anytime it's over 70 degrees, don't put me outside.
Nope.
But like in the fall times, yes, I'm coming outside to like see people.
All day.
I'm
Yeah.
like, hey y'all, I know I've been gone for this long, but this beat is here. She's glowing, she's dewy.
The other day, it started out at like 49 in the morning,
Mhm.
and it was supposed to get to 79 or 80 by like midday. It did
Yeah.
not matter. I had my cap, I had my sweatshirt. I was on a
Okay.
call at 1 o'clock, and they're like, "Are you okay? It's like almost 80 degrees. I'm outside." I'm like, "Stop getting in my shit. This is my shit. I'm happy.
Stop
Let me be.
judging me. Stop judging your
Stop judging my
friend.
happiness."
This is my happiness. Yes, my house is at 65 degrees right
Oh
now.
my gosh.
Yes, it is cold,
Mm.
but I want to put things on. I know other people want to take things off, you slurs, but I want to put things on
Hmm.
most days
Most days.
and most times, you know. But yes, like I love fall winter, like that
Yeah.
moment of just like it's Halloween. Halloween is gay Christmas to me. Like it is.
Yes.
I don't give a fuck about. I was about to say something very rude to the Christ baby, but like I listen. I thought he was born in April anyway, but I'm not a big Christmas girl.
Yeah.
I am a Halloween freak. Mostly because you can go outside half naked and just be a sexy Olympian. Like
What's your favorite, most memorable Halloween costume?
my favorite, most memorable Halloween costume would have to be Sailor Jupiter.
Woo!
I was so cute. I had the little beads. It's when I had hair, so like I had a
Ah,
ponytail, and it was a black ass ponytail too. It wasn't one of them like sleek, like Monica buns
nope.
from Love and Basketball. It wasn't her. It was giving like there hasn't been a there just hasn't been one. Oh, one of the twins from Steven Universe.
Uh-huh.
The black girls that were at the pizza joint.
Yeah.
Like their ponytails. It was looking like their
Oh,
ponytails.
yeah,
They were
yeah.
giving
Okay.
that. But yeah, so and I have my titties up, and that's how I know about the tape.
What year was that?
Ladies,
Do you remember? You
huh?
remember what year that was?
Oh, it would have to be 2016, 17. I want to say 17
Yeah.
because I was in Pittsburgh and I was doing rugby at that time, and
Yeah,
I
you were.
was
Rugby was
my
doing you
body was
too.
right, the titties were up,
Mm.
they were sitting. Shout out to Tim. Shit, I forgot his last name.
That's okay.
Maybe,
I'd have to beep it out anyway, so.
yeah. I mean, you don't have to beep him out because I don't. He's gay, but
Okay.
like, shout out to him and his husband. Like, I made out with both of them. It was such a fun time.
Yeah.
Like, we were all dancing on the dance floor. It was so cute. But yeah,
Oh.
shout out to y'all. I don't. Y'all do not listen to this, but Tim and Brian, yes.
Hey, Tim
Shout
and
out to
Brian.
y'all. As I was a slut on the dance floor.
Oh, Sailor Jupiter.
Yeah, what was your favorite?
I mean, I gotta say the Lady Gaga year was pretty memorable for me. I mean, that
I mean,
was
I don't remember much of the costume because it
who
didn't stay
does?
up very much.
Yeah, no,
You ended up just being a baby in underwear
just everything,
with
everything
like
out there.
makeup on.
not a stitch of makeup. I think I may have done some black eyeshadow.
I think you did. I think you did some, like you
Maybe I
did
did. I think
something
I did some
else. Like it
basic.
was something else. I think it was like maybe the art pop era. You
Yeah,
remember?
yeah. Well, so this was actually I the only reason I remember this is because I was screaming it every time I walked up to people. It was 2009's Halloween. So
Oh,
it was a year after she blew up. And
oh,
Paparazzi was now like the third or fourth single. Like, so it was like that.
oh yeah. You were like
I was
paparazzi,
going around like
paparazzi,
paparazzi, like just falling downstairs.
and I was like, oh, this white queen.
Oh, it was terrible. It was more of like a Courtney Love doing an impersonation of Lady Gaga.
It was messy. It was.
Messy. It was so bad. And yeah, just me in a so it was her bubble dress, but
It was definitely bubble wrap.
it was bubble wrap around me.
Yeah.
With the worst blonde wig you've ever seen. Yeah, that was fun.
Moment. It was
Yeah.
a moment. Like that.
I
Mhm.
left the house. I walked around like that. I went to
Like
places.
you went to someone else's house.
Yeah, that was where we partied on the corner when the brothers had that house.
Yeah. They had that house that was pre-snake.
Pre-snake living
Yeah.
in the walls house.
Listen, and I never went back. Surely did not.
Nope, not even a little bit.
Shout out to Davia.
Just a wild scene.
No. But yeah, Halloween's always been fun for me.
Yeah.
I just, you know what? I will say that the older I get, the less, I don't know, the less time really like gets in my head. I'm like, oh shit, it's Halloween again. I
Yeah.
feel like it was Halloween last year.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I really know. I agree. Like I blinked and like we were just at the Bob and Monet show. It's
yeah,
been over a year now.
I know.
It's wild. We just I was like, and we just did like Trixie and Katya and like all these shows, and I'm like, oh damn, it's been like it's just rolling through.
Yeah, and I think what helps that is like having traditions and the fact that I just am not a traditional person.
Hmm.
It probably just makes my life just go
Yeah.
and like I'm gonna end up being 107 and be like, where? Looking like this.
What the what? Yeah. Yeah.
Because eventually I'm gonna figure out like how to meet Angela Bassett and get her beauty secrets.
Oh, just stunning forever. Just stunning
Her,
forever.
I feel like I'm gonna have to talk to her and Lenny Kravitz. Like,
Did you check out his new music video?
I have not checked out the video because I'm afraid I'm gonna come in my pants. Like, and I don't want to do that.
Woo!
Like, because I only have one pair of like
Oh
pants.
wow. Oh,
Like,
okay.
I
All
don't
right. Well,
want to do that.
that's
I
a
have to do
different
that
conversation.
tonight in the bed that I just had sex in. But like,
Say draw. Do you have a bath in this place or just a shower?
it was just a shower.
Okay, I was gonna say draw yourself a bubble bath.
I mean, when I get rich, oh, you will know there will be a bear clawfoot. I don't.
yeah,
Maybe it's called Claire. Is it just called clawfoot?
I think it's just clawfoot. But I like the idea that yours would be bear paws. Let's do that.
Yeah, it's a bear claw.
paw.
I always say I'm like it's a bear clawfoot. Like
Hold up, now we're gonna have to look in clawfoot.
because I feel like that one is going to be like, and I want it made out of like amethyst.
Clawfoot is what they call it. Clawfoot tub.
Okay, well, I want mine made out of like amethyst or
Okay.
like something, maybe even selenite, something that's got like some clarifying like properties about it.
Yeah, I'm down for
Yeah.
that.
But then it might mess up with like all the salts that I put in there. And you know what? I'm just gonna get a pool bath. Like one of those it looks like a pool, but you just step into it and it's like how they how they did it in the movies as like royalty or whatever. It basically was a pool, but they
Oh,
just
yeah.
stepped in there
Right.
and it was like milk or like jasmine
Mm-hmm.
essential oils, and just every day getting like infused with all of this like body oil. Oh, yes, I
The
could see
royal
it.
penis is washed.
Oh, the royal penis is clean, Your Highness. Look.
Big ass smile. So
Bark like
funny.
a dog. Arf, 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 arf. Like a big dog. Woof, woof.
Woof.
Oh, Eddie Murphy.
Oh, Eddie.
Another one of our patron saints who
That's
will.
right. Tim, what's going on? What are you thinking about this week?
Well, I am thinking about Instagram.
Ooh, okay.
And it is my chosen, I know that it doesn't seem like it, but it is my chosen media.
Yeah.
I like the stories. I use them very often. And I just like, oh, go ahead.
I've had to put you in my category of friends who send me the TikToks I got to Reels like a week later because you choose Instagram to share videos instead of TikTok. So like
Yeah,
you'll send me something over there and I'm like, oh, I got to Tim finally. That's cute. And then I'm like, oh, that's nice, and I'll just keep going. But I'm like,
yeah.
bitch, this was over here a week ago. Why?
And I do, and I know that, and like I do see them on TikTok. I
Yeah.
just choose to, I just like Instagram better. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Maybe because like I'm a millennial, so like I'm somewhere in between like Gen X with their Facebooks and like Gen Z with their Musically or TikTok or whatever they're doing.
Uh-huh.
And like I just Instagram, I post my little picture, I go about my business. Like it I know that it's old, but it's still the stuff that I post stands the test of time, honey.
Mm.
Like it is always about you want to open your mouth, I'll shut it for you.
Uh-huh.
Um, it's, Rashonda and her stuff that
Mm.
she loves to say, which stands the test of time. You need to know it, people. If you maybe you need a refresher, I don't know.
Yeah.
Come to my Instagram if you want a refresher.
He says, sorry, you say as you pull your jacket open.
Because I want people to see my little bling,
It's
my
cute.
little things. But I'm going for a look like okay,
You're killing it. You look good. You look good.
in my head, I view myself as maybe like a 200-pound thick curvy woman like
Mm.
in my
Okay.
head and today
Sure.
but I'm not that girl. Like
Yeah.
I'm not, my titties don't sit up like that all the time. Like imagine if you had like a woman with curves and like her and the tape was just right for things to be
Hmm.
sitting like here and it gave a sweetheart line, like that type of mode.
Yeah.
So it's giving very 90s
Oh
oversized,
yeah.
like a look. I want to give that today.
Yeah.
And then other days it's like I want to look like I come from Paul Bunyan. Like I don't want to be Paul Bunyan.
Come
I
from
just
Paul
want.
Bunyan. Okay.
You don't know Paul Bunyan?
What are you saying?
Paul Bunyan,
Yeah, the like
like the
historic.
bounty paper towel dude.
Yeah, 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 yeah. No, that's what I
So like
thought you
I want to
said.
be like his grandson that like has two black parents. Like I
Yeah.
want like that.
Okay.
There's some days that I want that. There's some days that I want to be like, I don't know, some kind of cool, um, I don't know, some cool like alt black person. And
Yeah.
none of these are like me exactly.
This is giving if you had shades, you're giving me her vibes a little bit. Like
Yeah, like
I'm yeah.
her. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
The
I
jean
want that.
jacket. Yeah.
I do often want to give her, I want to give Jasmine Sullivan at all times.
All
My God.
times.
Um, just like the girls. I want to give the girls, and I also want to give the boys sometimes too.
Yeah, sure.
And I also just want to be normal some days.
Was this tied to Instagram in a specific way, or did we go on a tangent and leave something?
We went on a fucking tangent.
Okay, that's why I was like, trying to tie it back to Instagram. Yeah.
If you notice on my Instagram, you can see all those types of girls. Like you can see that curvy girl. You can see the Paul Bunyan grandson. You can see that.
Your Hagrid look, which I think is part of the Paul Bunyan phase.
Yeah,
it's amazing. I love it.
Yeah. Oh, also, one of my favorite Halloween outfits was on Instagram. It was it was like Black Sia, but
okay.
Like it had my hair was like down to here. You couldn't see my face really.
Oh yeah,
and,
yeah.
I had the little like it was like Sia as a goddess, but black. Like it was good. It was giving good there.
Nice.
Yeah. What about you? Which social media do you love the most?
I mean, you've been to our place. You know our nightly ritual.
Yes.
So we're pretty heavy into TikTok these days.
Shout out to Alfred.
And the podcast has also kind of reinforced that habit. So, yeah, we do a lot of TikTok here. I like Insta mostly for like inspiration.
Yeah.
So like if I want a food recipe, like I'm on a bunch of feeds for that kind of stuff. If I'm looking for a vibe or an outfit, I will like go through there to look for that. So I do think like because it's picture based and it's supposed to be presenting visuals in that way, I think it's a perfect medium for that. But I mean, because me and Al only speak through TikTok now, like I ask him if he needs anything from the grocery store, and then we're just sharing TikToks. That's the only way we talk anymore. So that's just what we're doing. But
it's a love language for sure.
Yeah, we held out for a long time. And in fact, like right before we downloaded them to like see what TikTok was about a couple of years ago, he was like, I can't do that. We really can't do that. And I said, why? Like and you know how you hear people say like, oh, I don't do the TikTok. Like,
yeah,
like the Chinese are going to watch us. Those kind of people. I'm like,
listen,
I can't.
People,
I don't want to
be on the wrong side of history. Like,
I don't have time for that. You have your feelings. That's not what this is. But when he was saying that, he was like, I can't do it. I was like, why? He's like, because if I do, I will never get off of it. Like he knows his addictive habits. And I was like, oh, okay. Because he's also a Tumblr kid. That the younger millennial, that's their thing.
No, I was there.
I mean, I have it, but I never got the.
No, I used it.
Oh, okay.
And now because it's gone, I use Twitter. Twitter became
Tumblr and Twitter live in the same part of my brain where I'm like, I don't know how to use this. I scroll through Twitter and I get nothing out of it. I'm like, I don't get why we're here.
Yeah.
Like, I guess I don't follow enough interesting people, but like,
no.
All the drag queens I follow, they don't say anything of real interest on there to me. So I'm like, okay, you've tweeted this, but unless they're purposely being messy, I don't really get.
But that's the thing is like the mess is much better over there because it's like contained. Like you can
track it. You can track the mess.
Yeah.
And that's fun. But unless there's a specific mess going on, it's just word salad to my brain. I'm like, okay.
I just wait until like, I don't know, the Shade Room picks it up and then I just read it all from there. But
it was not until, and I'm not saying anything about the way you use Twitter, I promised him. It was not until we lived together, I had no idea that Twitter was a porn haven. Like, no idea. I had zero idea.
It's giving it all to me.
None of that stuff ever naturally appeared in it, and I never looked for it.
It's because you're too busy like looking at pies and stuff.
You're too busy meal prepping.
I'm looking for pornography.
And I found the areas. But I was like, oh, you could do that because in your brain, like for the longest time, social media was not porn adjacent.
Yeah.
Like I
It
don't.
was very much like, hey girl, I know you.
Yeah, you
Let's
can't do that on
thanks for
Insta.
signing my G spot. Like it was
Yeah, you can't do that on the other platform. So like it's like, oh, you can just have this video on here?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess so. I guess there's not a.
Especially when OnlyFans like became a thing. Like it
Oh
was just
yeah.
like, here's this 2 minute of what's going on
Yeah.
OnlyFans. And I was like, 2 minutes is long enough for me. So
Do you subscribe to anybody on OnlyFans?
no. So I am really afraid of that. Like
Hmm.
because I'm lazy. So it's not the fact that I'll follow you. It's just that I won't forget. I will forget to unfollow you, and then I'm giving you like $300 a week, and
Sure.
then I'm mad every single week, and I'm like, damn, I forgot. Damn, I forgot.
I follow the Bob mentality, which
Yeah.
is you subscribe and immediately unsubscribe.
Okay.
So if I'm curious about somebody's look,
But like, it's easy to unsubscribe.
oh yeah, you click subscribe and you pay them the money,
Yeah.
and then you immediately unsubscribe, and it says your subscription's going to end in 30 days because you just paid for it. It's like,
Okay.
okay, so that's how I do it, so that because I don't do it very often, but somebody will catch my eye occasionally, and I'm like, I'm a little curious about their content. And I'll be
Yeah.
like, you're worth $5.99, $9.99.
I mean, there's this guy named Eddie Burke. He's
Mm,
very very attractive. I think you would really appreciate him.
Eddie Burke,
Burke.
Ke.
Yeah.
It's Eddie Burke. This is him on Instagram. I didn't find his OnlyFans yet, but let's see. His Insta's popping up. Oh no! Hello,
Yeah.
Eddie Burke.
I think you would enjoy that.
Is he the Oh, he's the ginger. I know this ginger.
You know him?
Oh, not personally. Sorry, I'm not
I was like-
unfamiliar. I think he pops up in my other ginger feeds. I just
Yeah,
have not
yeah.
followed his personal account. So,
Yeah.
I know Eddie. We were in first grade together. No.
Oh my god. Well, you can know Eddie very personally now.
Hello, Eddie Burke.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That is saved. Thank you, sir.
Yes. So I follow people. Let's see how I can say this. I follow people because they remind me of other people that I'm attracted to.
Okay.
So I follow I think his name is Addy Vettel,
Mhm.
something like that. But he reminds me of me. Like so like the body is very similar. And
Do you follow Jack Black? Because
I don't really follow white people. So, because you should never.
because you should never
Like, it's-
unfollow.
I mean, look where it's gotten us today. So
Also that.
no. But I don't know. I just like if there's somebody that I have like had.
Sorry, I accidentally clicked
Yep.
on Eddie's Twitter.
Yep. Clearly, I follow a few white people, but
I'm
I
going
generally
to-
don't.
Let me minimize this before I get lost.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
You.
Isn't that fun?
We're not
Isn't that
talking about
fun?
you.
Now, so tell me, you don't do Twitter because
I have been using it wrong.
no, but I follow people because they look a little bit like other people that I know, or they might be the people that I know because
Uh-huh.
the places that I've lived, I have been fortunate enough to get to know some personalities who have chosen to have OnlyFans.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like knowing them, you would think that knowing them would like mess up the fantasy,
Uh-huh.
but it actually doesn't. It actually just makes it like my friend is doing a great job. It's cute. I don't know.
Is it on any of those platforms?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not on OnlyFans.
Okay. But you found him on Twitter, right?
I did.
You found it on Twitter,
I
right?
found them on Twitter, and I found so can we talk? How can we talk about this?
We
It's
know who
not.
we're talking about,
They don't have an OnlyFans,
right?
but they mess around with people who have OnlyFans and they record him.
Oh, they are in other videos you could find on
Yeah,
OnlyFans.
quite a few of them,
Woo!
and it's.
So
I've
here's
had
the
a great
thing.
time.
Here's the
I've had a
thing.
great time.
I struggle with how like we were trying to dance around that right there, right?
Yeah,
But also, you can just go find their penis
yeah,
and where they're putting that for a price
yeah.
tag. So I'm also like, would they want us not to talk about it? Are they trying to make money or like
They're not trying to make money because they don't have a money making.
that's true. In their case, that's true.
In their case, I think that I look at it as like they're just helping them out, like because it
Yeah, they
is
are.
it is nice.
It's so nice.
It's very nice.
So gorgeous.
It and also like the people
Uh-huh.
are they're doing the things that I would do. So like
There it is.
so
There it
it's the
is.
things it's like, all right, girls. So it's my point of view. I'm just not feeling the things. Think like everything is perfect about that like situation.
Yeah.
And they post it, they repost.
Right.
Like so it's it's not like it's a secret or anything, but if you know, you know.
Right.
And like I'm glad I know. So
That's the one thing. Like, so
but
one
they
of our
wouldn't tell me. They wouldn't tell me what it was.
yeah, that's the thing. It's like you are out here on these websites for anybody to
I
see.
fully asked them too.
Yeah.
I fully like flat out was like, what is your whatever? And they were like, ha ha ha, and didn't say anything. And then when I found it, I was like, I just want them to know that I found it so I don't be like, doing too much. So I posted one of my pictures on there and they immediately knew it was me.
Mm-hmm.
Immediately.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I'm really not posting anything that's like, I can't come, like, I'm not posting anything that I can't come back from.
Yeah. No. Sure.
Like, whatever. Like,
Yeah. You're good.
I mean, clearly, none of y'all could look at my like photos, but you see my photos, so it's
Yeah.
not that big a deal. Like, it's
No.
something I can come back from.
Yeah. And
But-
you're very Monet about it, which is like, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
like it
tasteful.
is. I mean, it is like I try to think that it's tasteful nudes,
Yeah.
but it is nudity, and
Sure.
I don't know. Like the day of you're not going to be able to get a job if you do that is out the window. Like
Oh, yeah. No.
these jobs need people. Who cares if you have tattoos? Who cares if you have nose rings and shit? Come right on, girl. We need people.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Unless
what
you're the
they-
face of the Christian coalition, it's not a big deal.
exactly. And even if you are, they're the ones that's like
They're just not filming it.
They're doing the inappropriate things
Yeah.
with people who they shouldn't be doing it with. But that's neither here nor there.
So this was a part of the show where we said some things that we shouldn't have said. So I had to edit it out. Yeah. Tim, what's making you live this week?
What's making me live is our secrets together.
Oh, we have so many secrets.
I love Editor Bear. He makes me live so well.
Had to edit this one down.
Yes. I live for him and his knowledge of everything that we do.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
What you living for? Who you living?
I'm
Who's
living for a comedian named Kathleen Madigan. I just got to see her live a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
And during her performance, so this is one of my go to sleep obsessions.
Okay.
So like I'll watch 30 Rock,
Mhm.
I'll watch Archer, I'll watch
Happy
Happy
Endings.
Endings,
Mhm.
and then Kathleen Madigan's comedy specials on Netflix and Amazon.
Were
So
you on my Hulu by accident?
I don't think so.
Because Archer and some other cartoon weird thing was on there. And I was like, I ain't watching this.
I don't think so. I mean, it's definitely possible, but I don't think that I may have. Yeah. Sorry,
No,
didn't mean to
I
mess
was
with your
no, I mean it's
algorithm.
fine. I was like, how the fuck did this get down here? Like
Oh
I
yeah,
didn't know this.
no.
I'm not
Usually,
watching this.
usually your name doesn't pop up on our TV. Like you don't use
Yeah,
it.
because you have to click up.
You have to go
Yeah.
up on it. And I was like, well, this seems racist. It's his account. I don't know why that's happening.
I mean, because y'all don't what doesn't need to be seen doesn't need to be discussed. So
So
like,
true.
like
But no, she during her set, she mentioned that she has a podcast. And
mm,
I was like, I've been listening and following her for years. I had no idea she had a podcast. And
mm.
she's got like 3 years worth of a weekly podcast. It's like 90 minutes of
Don't you
her just
love when that
like
happens?
it's so great. It's something to
Ugh.
binge. It's something to keep the voices at bay. And it's
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
so I've just been dealing it's just her like talking about topics for 90 minutes.
Hmm.
So she's talking about her favorite music artists and stuff, and she's like going into the dirt with them. It's kind of like the read, but for like a white woman in the Midwest.
Yeah.
She's just talking shit about the people that she loves. And she happens to be kind of funny. So
She
Kathleen
happens
Madigan,
to be.
she happens to be pretty funny, actually. So Kathleen Madigan, thank you so much for your entertainment and
Oh,
shout out to you. Um,
oh.
Tim, where can people find us?
You can find us anywhere you can find Coca-Cola.
Oh
You can
yeah.
find us in China. You can
Oh,
find us in Brazil.
Brazil.
You can find us in your mom's cabinets, uh,
Yes.
and especially at cubandchub.com.
That's right, cubandchub.com. You can also send us a message at wearecubandchub@gmail.com.
Yes, we want to hear from you.
Yeah, send us an email. We'd love to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for the love and support. Tim, gorgeous as always.
Yes, thank you. You're beautiful as well.
Thank you,
Mwah.
Queen. Everybody, have a
Mwah.
wonderful week. We'll see you next time.
Bye.